and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I think I have everything I need, but it is logbook update time. So I like to update my logbook once a month rather than as and when they come in. I just find it works a little bit easier for me personally. So I have two logbooks because I have split them up. This one is my stash, which is the thickest one that I have, and of course I have more to add. We'll need the washi tape. I don't know if I'll need the Tipp-Ex. And then I have a second one. This is my actual logbook of paintings done. Now this was only started partway through 2021, and then I have a tab for 2022 and a tab for 2023. This also has my spares, which according to my comments I may have missed one or two on a recent video. So when I do my spares box maintenance, I am going to sort of sort that out. But what I like to do first, I feel like it kind of helps clear this out a little bit before I add more in, is to go through anything that I have completed. I have my stash split up into separate parts. So I have squares, large squares, rounds and large rounds, and then I have special diamond paintings. For the specials, I tend to have a list. I don't tend to do an actual full logbook entry for. But let's update what is done. And I don't know where my pen I normally use has gone. So let's just grab a pen I use for orders. So, I knew there would be one I hadn't taken a picture of. So Dynamic Floral is finished. I finished that on my most recent Whip and Waffle. Cosmic Trip is finished. That was finished before Dynamic Floral. And Mini Christmas is finished. And this is the one I forgot to take pictures of because it was at the beginning of the month that I finished that one. That'll teach me not to be checking through my other things. So I have three that are finished. Well, all three that was in my currents. So let's pop these over. So I use the back of the last one, which was actually Mini Love. And you know what? I'm going to forgive myself for not taking a picture of a set of minis. But when did I start Christmas? So I actually kitted up earlier. Oh, I actually kitted up a while ago by the looks of it. When did I kit it up? Oh, the beginning of March. But I don't think I actually started it in the beginning of March because I think I would have updated that I'd actually started it. I think I actually did all of these in April, if I remember rightly. I try and update the dates as I'm doing each month's one. And you know what I'm going to do? I am just going to stick this picture down. I am not going to give myself the task of updating this and making sure that I get a picture of it, because I will probably forget again for next month. So I'm just going to go with the picture off their website. So started this in April 23 and finished it in April 23. If I can write. I don't tend to put time spent. I did enjoy this one though. So enjoyment level, I added some ABs to this one. So I might pop that. Quality of the drills and the canvases, I've had 0 problems with paint gem, which is always good. So I added some ABs to these paintings for a little extra sparkle. Okay, that'll do. So I'm also, sometimes I don't put notes on these either. I like having a record. I don't like struggling to find something to write when there is nothing to write. So I have now just stopped that completely. So for this one, final thoughts, and I have kept them. So that is Mini Christmas updated. Oh, I also, if I go to my squares, Mini Christmas, and they were finished in April 2023. Okay, so that's my stash list updated with the fact that it's done. Then we have Cosmic Trip, which I did take a picture of. This washi tape seems to be extra sticky. I've not normally had this problem with my other washi tape, but this one is giving me some grief. It is. Maybe I need to be careful using this one, because these have not been on here that long. Cosmic Trip is not that old a painting, and this washi tape is ripping the paper. Okay, is it going to rip my sticker? Oh, yeah, completely. I was thinking it's ripped it a little bit. No, it's just ripped the whole bottom part off. Okay, so what I'll do then is I do have a picture of this one completed. So I will pop that there, and I will use the little end of the box sticker and pop that there as well, because this one did not get chance. Normally I actually use these end of the box stickers before I pop them up on top of the wardrobe, but as you may know, this one didn't get the chance to go on the top of the wardrobe. So for this, I do want to put, I love the added rhinestones, because this kit has rhinestones scattered throughout it. I love the added rhinestones that were included in this kit. They add extra sparkle. Okay, this one, canvas quality, never really had a problem with canvas quality. The drills were actually really good on this one, which is good. Customer service, not had a problem with customer service. This one was finished in April 2023. Absolutely loved doing Cosmic Trip. I have kept it, and it's getting a 5 stars. I actually kind of miss it. Even though I'm loving the new ones that I'm doing, I do kind of miss Cosmic Trip. So for Cosmic Trip, let's add in that we finished that one in April 2023. So I'm making sure that I'm updating both. This is just my little quick reference guide. If it's not got a completed date next to it, it's still in my stash. And then we'll add this one in here. And turn this one over to Dynamic Floral. This one is with different washi tape. And this one comes off loads easier. So Dynamic Floral has been finished. If you saw my whip and chat on Sunday, I did catch the missing letter J. Everybody told me I missed a letter J on that one as well, but I have caught it. I did print off a couple of pictures on this one, but I think I'm just going to stick with the big one in the frame and then my not so pretty one of it completed. So we'll add the website one and then this one. I do still need to de-kit this painting. So the de-kitting will be coming. So this picture was all rhinestones. While it turned out beautiful, I prefer, for images with only a few rhinestones. And that is my personal preference. It is a really nice image, but I do much prefer paintings that are normal drills with a little bit of sparkle. So the quality of the canvas was excellent. The quality of the diamonds were really good. There were ones that needed throwing out, but there was more than enough. So the manufacturing process in relation to it, has all been covered with the kit. I've never had any problem with customer service with Kate'd. This was finished in April 2023. This was actually started in January. Enjoyment, I'm going to give it 4. And final thoughts, I'm going to give it 4. And that is only based on my thoughts on rhinestones. It is, if you love rhinestones, then you're likely to give it a higher score. But I believe I need to be true to what my thoughts are on it. So if I go back to my smaller rounds, I've had this one for longer. So is this one still in here? It's here, Dynamic Floral. April 2023 for that one to be finished. So that is my completions done. So what I'm going to do next is move forward those that I have started on. So my current stash now, my current to-do list is no longer there. So you're going to get a sneak peek of something here as well. So the first one that I need to move, and this one you already know about, is the mandala set. Have I actually done a card for this one yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so I haven't done a card for mandala yet. I need to do that one. That one is current. It was 30 colours exactly, if I remember. So I've kit this up in my paint gem storage case. And I'm pretty sure that that is one that I've done the video for. I must have done. And now I'm not fine. Oh no, there we go. Yes, it was. It was in April that I kitted it up. So those that I have kitted up and I am currently working on. so I need to do that one. In addition, I was gifted a painting by a lovely subscriber. I've taken a photo of it before I started it. This one is current as well. So that one I am in the process of doing. And then the sneak peek one is I have kitted up a large painting. The video's coming in May. Oh, it's actually coming next week. But I have kitted up a Dreamer Designs painting. Oh, and it's a large round. That's why I can't find it in there. It's a round painting. So, sneak peek. I have kitted this one up. I have actually started it, though I have only done a very, very small amount of it. I'm trying to be very careful because this washi tape is a little bit sticky. But I do want to start that I started it in April 2023. So it's a very, very small amount that I've done because I did then decide to focus on doing the dynamic floral painting. But it has actually been started. So I do need to move it there. There is a couple of mini paint gem kits that I have also actually kitted up and done the videos for. I'm trying to prep a few in advance so that I can have a little bit of a quieter week before June Waffle starts. But I've not actually put any diamonds down on those. Because of that, there is no point in putting them here now. I can do it next month and put that I started them in May. Because we're on May, and therefore I can't have started them early. So these two need to get added. So let's start with this one that was gifted to me by Paulette. I think I've just been calling this one Plants. It is an absolutely gorgeous painting. So it is a 30 by 40. It is poured glue. It's full drill. Number of colours. I'm trying to look on the picture because the painting's not in here. 11 colours. It's a round. It does have DMC. It also has an AB diamond in it. Total number of drills. I'm not going to do at the moment because the canvas is slightly smaller, I think, than a true 30 by 40. So I will need to measure that to add that in. Purchased from Gifted, and I can't spell gifted. Gifted to me by Paulette. Date ordered, received, cost doesn't matter because it was gifted. Started April 2023 because I started that one straight away. I don't have any other washi in here. So while I am going to use this washi, I'm going to be very, very sparing with it, and I'm not going to put it onto any print while it's giving me hassle. So we'll do it that way. And the reason I put my pictures on here is because I never know which back of the page I'm going to need to put the other information in. If you aren't bothered about what order your logbook's in, you could just have it in the order that you've got them and then fill them in with the corresponding page on the other side. But I like this part to be in the order of which I've done them, which is why I actually moved about the paintings as I was putting them in here, to make sure that I had them in the order I've actually finished them. So I finished Christmas, then I finished Cosmic, and then I finished Dynamic Floral, even though they were all within the same month. So yeah, I like to do it that way. And I need to put this one into small rounds. So this is plants, and it is a 30 by 40 standard. I don't mind it having 30 by 40 in here, even if it is slightly smaller. So that one's added. Okay, for my small square, I do have a few paint gem to add, and they did all arrive at the same time, but I've only been adding them as I've done the unboxing video. So I actually have 3 to add. I have Mystery, Insects and Mandala. I also have 3 more on their way because they have produced even more new sets. So this is Mini Mandala. Right, this is where I do want their website, because they are very good at providing me with the information for each of these. So where's Mandala gone? They're all in weird order. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Yeah, I think they've made the pictures slightly bigger. Every now and then when they put the new things in and when they adjust the website, it throws me for 6 a little bit. Okay, where is Mandala? Where is Mandala? They've actually sorted these kits as well by type. Why can I not find Mandala? Oh, it's there. They've moved it further down, I think, because it's currently showing as sold out. But when I go to details, it tells me the size of them. So these are 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So the actual images are smaller, even though you do get them on the bigger background sheet. The actual image size is 10 by 10, and it's a 12 piece. So 12 pieces of 10 by 10. It's poured glue and it's partial drill because you don't do the white background. Number of colours, it tells me there are 30. It also tells me the total number of drills, which I love because there's no way I'd know otherwise. So 12,421. It's square and they do have DMC. It's purchased from Paint Gem. And then I need this for the dates ordered. So this was ordered on the 13th of the 2nd, 2023, and they arrived on the 22nd. As I'm filming this video, my new Paint Gem are very nearly in the country. The price of this set is $39.90. And that's all I need to put on that one for now. What I do also need, though, is my reference sheet for square. And let's start adding them on bit by bit. So mini man, is it Mandala? And these are 10 by 10. 12 piece. Okay, so that's that one, which actually I've just gone to put it in here. It's not, I've already started this one, so it will be going at the front. Again, I'm just going to do that thinner piece of tape, but I'm going to keep that one for reference. And let's do mini insects. And let's find this one on Paint Gem. So insects, there they are in all their fuzzy glory. So these are 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. and there is 16 pieces in here. Poured glue, partial drill. Number of colours is 35. Total drills 6,661. Square, DMC. Paint gem. I cannot write words today. 13th of the 2nd, 2023. And received on the 22nd of the 2nd, 2023. And these ones are $39.90. And I think that's US dollars. Okay. And then let's add it on here. This is what my small squares are full of. Is these paint gems, but they're so stinking cute. 10 by 15, 16 pieces. Yeah, they're so flipping cute, and I am really working through them. So let's pop insects on here, and that one can go in the book. I've not kitted that one up yet. It's still in my stash. And then we have Mini Mystery, the last of the minis. Mini Mystery. And this is their mystery set number 1. Because they have brought out a second. Where is mystery set number 1? There it is. Mystery edition number 1. And these are 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. So roughly 4 by 6 inches. It is a 12 piece. Poured glue. Now this one I class as a full drill because it is a full square image. You may have a border that is the white canvas that actually doesn't have any printing on it like a normal painting would, but it is a full drill. So number of colours in this one is 46. And it has 13,357 pieces. Square, DMC, paint gem, and again I can't write. 13th of the 2nd, 2023, 22nd of the 2nd, 2023, and this set is actually up for $34.90. So let's pop a little bit of tape on Mystery, keeping it off the print, and I need to add it to here. Mini Mystery, 10 by 15. 12 pieces. Okay, so that one can go in. Then if I go back to the beginning of my bookmark, I can put my reference sheet back, because if I've got any squares in the rest of them, they're the large squares. And I do need to put Mini Mandala in the front, because that one is a current project. So I've got a large one, I've got a 30 by 40, and I've got my mini ones. Okay, so they're added. So now all that I have left is actually 4 different paintings that I've unboxed over the last month. So I've got 2 from Diamond Art Studio. One of them is my June waffle painting. So that is one I will be starting soon. They're both square. Then we have Carrot Art, which is also a square. And then we have Wonderland Party from Oraloa. Is that one a square or a round? and I cannot remember. So I'm going to have to get the diamonds, see if I can get the diamonds to come out the box. That is also a square. Okay, so that means that at least they're all going together, but they're going under large square, of which I have quite a few. I'm also already on to the second side. Eek. So I am going to use this date ordered and received as reference for this one, because I have had this one ready to unbox for a while. Let's do these two Diamond Art Studios first. Ooh. Let's have a look. What have we... Trying to remember what he was called. I know he needs a name. Oh, he's just called Highland Cow. Okay, that's fine. So Highland Cow. Highland Cow. He is a 50 centimetres by 70 centimetres. He's a poured glue full drill. Number of colours I need to go into. Actually need to go into it. So I do still have them all here. Once they're in my logbook, they will go on the top of my wardrobe. I will enter them into my I'll enter them into my little spinning wheel to make a decision for when they get kitted up. So it has 29 colours, square, DMC. There's no ABs in this one. And this is from Diamond Art Studio UK. And this was September. Have I really had it that long ready to unbox it? I know where they were ones that were being spread out for me to unbox, but I think I had a bit too much stash there. So Highland Cow, I just need to work out the total number of drills. He can go back into his box. Calculator. Oh, I do actually have my phone. Let's use my phone. That's easier. So 50 by 70 by 16 for square gives me a rough idea. It is not exact, but it is exact enough to know. And then let's add him on here. I like to put like DAS, DAC, anything like that at the beginning, just because it can help me to narrow down which painting I might have finished, especially considering my stash is getting a little bit crazy. But Highland Cow is done. Let's add him in. His cute little face. Right, let's pop him in there. Okay, then let's do the other smaller one. So this one is just, this is the new charity ribbon. I think it's actually just called charity ribbon. Splatter ribbon it's called, because it's in partnership with Splatterworks. So it's the splatter ribbon. It's a charity kit, so all profits go to charity. Do you know what I did forget to do? And I know somebody will be commenting that I forgot to do it, is to put the artist of this one. Artist Vicky Davidson. Davidson. There we go. I want the artist on there. Okay, back to splatter ribbon. At least I did it before my brain went. Let's put the artist on this one. Artist. So Splatterworks is Catherine Williams. Catherine Williams. I should know how to spell that. Catherine is spelled the same way as my daughter's is, and I still couldn't spell it right. This one is 40 centimetres by 60 centimetres. Poured glue, full drill. And let me grab it. It is here. It's not been kitted up yet, but it is getting kitted up soon. So for those that are still here and listening, I am planning on kitting this one up on the 13th of June. And I printed a picture for this one, and I actually have one here, though the original artwork was done as a pink ribbon, and then they have changed the colours of the ribbon according to the charities. So it has 18 colours. It is square DMC. So I'm actually going to pop that one back in there. I'm going to use the rendering of the edition that I have. Okay. It doesn't want to go back in the box, so I'll put it in the box later. Who needs that? So total number of diamonds for this one is 40 by 60 by 16. So it is roughly 38,400. That'll keep me busy in June, will it not? Diamond Art Studio. UK. I'm just going to put April for this. April 2023. Basically, I've just chosen this last month, and it was sent to me for an early sneak peek / for me to do in June. But it is a painting that I am paying the pennies for so that it can go to charity. Okay, splatter ribbon. Let's pop this one on here. This is where I sometimes get confused when I'm doing it, and especially when I'm chatting at the same time, is remembering to put it on both lists as I do it. I would just put them all on the list before I started doing the individual cards, but I don't always know exactly what size it is straight up, so it's easier to get that information. Okay, in. Right, 2 more to go. I have enough logbook pages. Awesome. I didn't think I'd have enough logbook pages then. So I have one by Aura Lower. So I am just cutting out. In fact, let's keep the artist's name. I was going to chop out the artist's name, but let's just keep it. You could keep hold of the other parts as well, if you wanted to. So this one is called Wonderland Party. Wonderland Party. And I actually got this one a little bit early for a sneak peek, but it is now available. Let me get that to translate it to English so that I can read what I'm putting. Artist is Emanuela Manello. I feel like that's something I can actually say. So the completed canvas size is 66.2 centimetres by 78 centimetres. It's a poured glue full drill. It has 60 colours. It is square, we've already established that, DMC, and this one does have AB. This one is from Aura Lower, and this one is £77, Great British pounds. And then date, ordered and received. This is always the fun part, is finding this. This is the only time that actually, if you're organised enough to do them at the right time, you know, so actually do the paintings as and when they come in, that you're more likely to be able to have this information. But having said that, once a month still works, because quite often any tracking details are still available anyway. So they tell you what date they arrived and things like that. So this is all in French, but I'm hoping, yeah, the dates are in English enough. So it was shipped out on the 9th of May, and I received it on the 14th of May, and then unboxed it, no, March, sorry, and then unboxed it in April. Total number of drills. So 66.2 times 78 times 16 does actually give me a 0.6. So let's round that up. 82,618 diamonds is what we're going for. And then, did I put Aura Lower in full? I did. Aura Lower, Wonderland Party, 66.2 by 78. It's the first time I've seen it be told with the 0.2. And as you can tell, the drill's estimation and the calculation that I use is a rough calculation, because otherwise it wouldn't give me a point with my drills, like a section of my drills. That wouldn't have worked. Okay, I've got sizes on here. So Carrot Art, let's put this in before I forget. Alice and the Black Rabbit. And the Black Rabbit. Oh, rabbit, and it is 58 by 62. So that's done. Okay, Alice, and the Black Rabbit. Alice and the Black Rabbit, 58 centimetres by 62 centimetres. It is poured glue, it is a full drill, it is square. Pretty sure it has AB as well, but let's go to their website so that we do get the full information. Translate to English, and it is now released, this one. Okay. Let's search Alice, because that should work no matter which language. And there it is, Alice and the Black Rabbit. I did put the artist on that one. I need to copy the artist's name for this one, because I don't think I can say this one without hashing it. Yaroslava Guskova. Yaroslava Guskova. Does it tell us how many colours, or do I need to get out? Okay, it seems to have not translated to English. There we go. So, no, it doesn't tell us on the actual website, but that's fine because I have it here. This is a reason I do make sure that I keep them at the ready. Oh, I can do it without tipping them all out. So it has 67 colours. It does have ABs. And of course it does have DMC. Useful information to have. Purchase. This is from Carrot.art. This one is actually in euros. €64.99. And let's have a look when I got this one. Carrot Art. Now, I don't actually have a delivery information for this one. It wasn't put through as an order. But I know it didn't take long for me to get it. So I am going to put March because that's when it was confirmed. And I did receive it in March. And if I'd have been updating as I went along, then no doubt I would know, but I don't. Total number of drills, we've got 58 by 62 by 16 for a rough amount of 57,536. I wonder how many drills I have placed in total on all my diamond paintings. I reckon that could be quite a frightening amount. Let's keep the title and stuff on this one as well, because that's a little bit different. You could just stick the whole sticker sheet in so that you've got whatever information that you want. But my book's quite thick. I like to trim it down a little bit. But let's stick in Alice and the Black Rabbit. And then we have an updated logbook. I would say to you that there's likely to be less next month, but there's probably not. I'll have to make sure I've got some logbook sheets ready. I think soon I am either going to have to split up my logbooks or go to the bigger rings on my logbook. I am pushing it as much as I can because I do feel like they fit nicer in the pouches with the small ones, though they do fit with the big ones. I just think, I don't know, I just like the size of the small ones. So let's pop that back in at the beginning because I did already put Alice and the Black Rabbit on there. But this is my stash. These are the ones that are currently being done. So I basically have a nice amount at the moment. I have one of each, but I will be kitting up my June waffle painting this month, in the month of May. I also have the preparation of the Dreamers designed one that you can actually see there. So that kitting up's coming. I also am kitting up 2 more Paint Gem mini sets because I have those double-decker boxes that I like to always have a Paint Gem mini set in. So I will be kitting up 2 of those as well. I do also at some point want to kit up another large painting for when my Dreamers Design painting is... Yeah, so when my Dreamer Design painting, it can be a little bit hard to see with the light pad on. So when it gets to that point where I can't see it as well, I want to be able to work on another large painting if I want to. So I'm probably going to kit up another large painting at some point, though it probably will be a video after June Waffle. We'll see if I get round to it. I might not get round to it. I might just do my Paint Gen minis when it's darker and do my big one. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. But I've definitely got enough paintings to keep me going at the moment. My logbooks are all updated. I feel like that's a nice job done. I can tidy up the paintings on top of the wardrobe now and start the month afresh. But thank you all so much for joining me while I got this job done, and I'll speak to you all again soon.